Hurricane season always brings a certain level of stress when it comes to dealing with potential aftermath of storms. It's important to know how to protect yourself from predatory scams and ripoffs that can occur after storms have damaged property. With us today, I have Daniel Tighe, managing partner at Tighe P.A. Thank you so much for joining us so that we can make sure that we go into storm season fully prepared, Dan.
Thanks, Jana. It's wonderful to be here and happy to share some solid advice that's actionable with your viewers.
Well, I'm really glad to talk to you because I've known you for many years, and I know that you have firsthand experience of seeing the effects that storm damage have on families and their finances. So I'd love to start off with what Florida families should do and have in place before a storm strikes. What can we do to be most prepared on the front end?
So this is one of my favorite topics, and I have three simple, actionable pieces of advice for anyone in Florida or anywhere that may suffer a hurricane in order to prepare for this. Obviously, very timely now that we're in hurricane season. The first piece of advice is take out your cell phone. And in this day and age, almost everyone's got one of these nice cell phones with a video feature. We want to take that camera out on our phone. We want to walk around the outside of our property, nice casual pace, nothing crazy. And likewise, go through every room of the house, even the closets. And you want to document the condition of your home prior to any storm damage. That's going to be our before set of photos and video if we do unfortunately suffer a loss. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is regarding preparing your home during storm season. My advice is if you have landscaping, whether you do your own landscaping, you have someone help you with landscaping, get a little bit proactive in this time of year. It's the summer season, so everything's lush and growing. That's what we love about Florida. But at the same time, when we have these big windstorms and hurricanes, that kind of lush and maybe even overgrown beautiful landscape can become devastating in terms of creating damage to the home in the form of trees falling or branches or debris striking your home and your property. So what we want to do is we want to trim that back, give it a nice summer cut. And what that's going to do is prevent you from being in a position to having some of this, maybe older growth and overgrown stuff becoming debris in the case of a storm. And also to tighten up around the home. If you got, squeaky screen fixings and the fence isn't really attached to the home, get that taken care of now. A stitch in time saves nine, like our friend Benjamin Franklin says. And our third and final important piece of smart, easy, actionable advice is let's go ahead and review your insurance policies. So if you've got a mortgage, which many homeowners in Florida do, you're likely going to have the right type of coverage, an HO3 policy that's going to cover you pretty broadly. But what we do want to look at is the specifics of our hurricane deductible. In Florida, insurers have to offer you a deductible of $500, 2%, 5%, or 10% of your home's insured value. So what that means is, although you may have insurance coverage for your loss, you still may be facing a significant out-of-pocket expense if, unfortunately, you are impacted by that storm and you suffer property damage. So those are my top three easy, smart, actionable tips for our homeowners out there.
Thank you for being such an advocate for our viewers here at River City Live and sharing your morning with us. I appreciate you.